Hi, good evening, everybody. This is Bernard here with Pierre Paul Driving School, answering question again. Today, I like to take time to answer one of the questions that student been asking. When you get in the car with the DMV examiner, what are the first steps for you to do before you pulling off from the curve? Now we're gonna do a live demonstration to show you exactly what are those steps that you need to do as you get in the car with the DMV examiner. The first thing that you do when you get in the car before even putting your seatbelt on is to adjust your seat. How do you adjust your seat? Depending on the layout of your car. My car, there's a button in the middle of my seat. So I hold the button and I put my left hand or my right hand in, whichever the ones that you're comfortable with, on the steering wheel and hold on to the bar. I use my hands to pull me up to the position that I need to be. When I'm done, I let it go to set. That's how you adjusting your seat. Now, why are you adjusting your seat? When you sit in the car, you're already comfortable. Just get in the car, you're comfortable enough. But the purpose of adjusting your seat is to make sure that your foot can reach the pedal, which is the gas, all the way further to the right, and the brake right in the middle. We can say the gas or the accelerator, if you will. They both mean the same. Those are the reason why you're adjusting your seat. Now, after finish adjusting your seat, now you want to adjust the back of your seat. The back of your seat, depending on the layout of your car, there's a way you can adjust it. This car is manual, so there's a button on my left side alongside the seat. I'm gonna use that button, pull it up, so my seat can come up. Now I'm adjusting the seat. As you drive in, as the road test, you need to sit up. You cannot lay back like this as you're taking your road test. That's unacceptable. You need to sit up. The reason why you're adjusting your seat. Now that's the second thing that we do. Third thing that you need to do now is the seat belt. Put on your seat belt. Make sure your seat belt fastened. Okay. Even with your seat belt, you can adjust your seat belt as well, depending on your height. If you want it on your low on your shoulder, you can come over here. Depending on your car, you bring it low. Some people want it low, some people want it high. If you're a tall man, you want it higher, you put it up. Me, I like it up or low. It don't really matter to me, but as long as you know how to adjust it. Now at this point on, what you do next, you're gonna turn the key on ACC, which is accessories. You do not start the car as you're doing your road test, as you're taking your road test with the DMV examiner without the permission to start the car. If you do start the car, the DMV examiner will ask you to turn it off. They will tell you when you can go ahead and start your car. Now what I do, I'm going to turn my key on ACC, which is accessory. How do you recognize when you're on accessory? That's when the radio, the lights on your car gets on, and the radio button gets on. At this point, that's when you know that you're on accessory. But if you also want, you can just looking at it and see if your car is an accessory. Now I'm going to adjust my seat. I'm going to adjust my seat to my right. I use the button of my car. It's depending on the layout of your car. I'm checking. I'm fixing my right side mirror. Okay. Now I go left. I'm checking my left side mirror. Now for the rear mirror here, I adjust it with my hands to see that in the back. Okay. At this point on, now I'm gonna wait for the DMV examiner to tell me what the next steps are. Now, even they tell you whenever you're ready, you can start the car. You follow simply instruction. You do not take the lead on your own without you being told what your next move is going to be. Now, DMV examiner said whenever you're ready, you can start the car. I go ahead, I start the car. Now, starting your car, you don't know which direction you're gonna go. Some student, they tend to start the car and shift put on drive. Now, where you going? You don't even know where you're going. Either you going straight, you're making a turn, or what are we gonna do? Now, you cannot just start your car and put in drive and keep it moving. We don't know where you're going. You're gonna follow the next instruction. Examiner said we're going straight. Whatever the instructions are, you need to wait for those instructions. And from pulling off the curb, the first thing that you need to do before doing anything is to put your foot on the brake, shift to drive, signal your attention depending on what you're doing. Either you're going straight or you're moving, either you're making a right turn or you're going straight. You still to put your indicator to the left, going towards traffic. Now what do we do? Both hands on the steering wheel. We check the mirror left. Some student tends to turn their head before checking this mirror. You don't have to do that. You can just check the mirror. Whenever you see safe and secure, there is no traffic that coming on your block, then you're gonna look over your shoulder, make sure it's clear. Then you're gonna pull the car off nice and smooth as you going out. You see, you check your shoulder as many times as possible until your car is on a straight lineup. You cannot just check your shoulder once and keep on going, thinking that you're clear enough. You only clear when your car is going on a complete lineup. That's when we should stop checking the shoulder. As long as you're still on the left, pulling off, any cars that coming, the DMV examiner can stop the car and say that you're putting out of on traffic. Those are the steps taking as you leaving from the curve, from getting in the car with the DMV examiner, from pulling off from the curve. Those are the steps that taken for you not to get any point deducted. So if you guys have any more questions regarding pulling off the curve or any more questions with driving related to road test, please feel free to call us at 718-576-6277, or you can also leave us a comment on Facebook, or you can follow us on Twitter, or you can go on the website, which is pierrepauldriving.com. You can also leave us a comment on Facebook or YouTube as well. Enjoy.